Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome to June. It seems like this year has gone by fast. Ignore the mess in the background. We want to talk a little bit about the changes I have noticed in 2023. Of course, as you know, we're almost halfway through the month. I'll be starting Broadpath at the end of June, but I had my initial application and interview in January, and I was put on a wait list. And I was like, well, I'm going to explore my options. I was still very active with live ops, but I was kind of like, we'll see. I have noticed out of all the applications that I have put in that several big companies are canceling the positions due to business needs. I know Cigna did that. I know that T Tech is creating a wait list and that they have some positions, not all, but some positions are now going back to on site. I know that Lowe's will be on a hiring freeze after this next training class, and I don't know when that'll go up. I know ADT they're not on a hiring freeze, but there's less positions open. Um, so yeah, it's a little harder now to get those jobs, and the jobs that are available are not paying as much. So when we came into the pandemic and everybody was working from home and these companies were making the transitions, it was easy to find 17, 18, 19, $20 an hour entry level customer service. Easy. Now, US Bank does start their employees out at $20 an hour minimum. So if you're looking for a financial career, that's a great place to be. But now everybody's coming closer to the $15 range or 14. The 1099 companies are still flourishing pretty well. So places like LiveOps, Working Solutions, NextRep, Omni Interactions, Direct Interactions, places like that, they still have plenty of clients. But there's no benefits, and there's a cap per hour or per minute that you can make money. And I'm at a position where I need the growth and need the benefits eventually. But another thing that I have noticed throughout this year, there are more applicants per position. So there are a lot more assessments. Touching on something that happened at Teleperformance, people were paying other people to do their assessments for Teleperformance. And I'm not going to name names. I've been in some of the groups. You do you, boo. It's not for me. But Teleperformance got tipped off. They checked the IP address at these assessments and contacted the applicants to let them know, you live in place A, why is your assessment taking, several states away at place B? I believe one of the people that was doing the assessments got caught. They were an applicant for Teleperformance, and they contacted her. She is on no hire. So I can understand the need for a job, but please, if you cannot pass the assessment, it's probably not going to be a good fit. We have all sat in training with somebody who didn't know what an Ethernet cord was, or how to use the Zoom room, or they didn't know how to copy and paste links. Obviously, these people did not pass their assessments and had them done. There is no faking it once you're in the training room. Okay? If you're asking very basic questions that you should already know, there isn't, that tips the trainer off. But if you're in a position where you are not passing these assessments, there's several things you can do, and they are free. So typingtest.com or typingtest.net is a free typing test service, and you can practice it as much as you want. You could do the 1 minute, 3 minute, whatever. And that will help you increase your accuracy and words per minute. So like I said, very free. I have done it. When I went from regular job into the 1099 world back in 2019, 2020, I hopped on there and I knew they required so many words per minute at so much accuracy. And I just typed, took the test over and over and over until I was routinely making those connections. So I was meeting the standard. Another one, if you are not familiar with Windows applications, Excel, Word, whatever, your local library will often offer free computer classes. You can also search online and on YouTube how to do this in Excel tutorial, Word tutorial. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. So that's another good thing. Um, you need to understand that you have to have so much speed. So people are asking for a speed test to be done and then posted to the group so they can, whatever. The companies are now wise to that. When you are in the interview, in a Zoom interview, you will be sharing your screen and doing the speed test live. Broadpath does do this. So we went and did the speed test live, and she looked at it and took note of it. And we did several other things as far as my PC requirements, the internet, this, that. So, yes, companies are getting very wise. People are receiving more rejection emails, but a lot of that does have to do with, more competition. One of the things that happened late last year was the layoffs. So getting into anything other than entry level has been very, very tough. A lot of people who now have the student debt, as you know, there is no student debt forgiveness. They're having to transfer and get whatever they can get. If they are in a income area that does not pay well, they have to find a work from home that pays at least, so much money. If they have a background, misdemeanor, felony, there are felony friendly backgrounds if they're, so long ago, that will make an exception for you as long as it isn't something like fraud, credit card fraud. There's a lot of places. You can go to the Facebook groups. You can do this. You can do that. So it's not without hope. Now, you should be targeting your resume. A lot of these groups like Work From Home Job Factory, Work From Home Baddies, Work From Home Sisters, on Facebook, they post links every day. 20 to 30 links every day. Work From Home Job Queen has a website, and she does have a group, and I believe she has a YouTube channel. So definitely look. You should brush up on the STAR method of interviewing. Look that up for free. You can do that on YouTube. And practice, practice, practice. So this is kind of what's been going on. It's been a little tougher. The responses getting back from recruiters is a lot slower. There's a lot more business needs. This position is closed. We received a better applicant. So tough it out. Do what you can. If you can be put on a wait list, keep interviewing. But put yourself on the wait list while you're doing so. Anyways, my name is Becky, and I will see you next time.